Hello everybody, hopefully this is working. And let's go. Hello, hi Blyad, hello Sepran, I believe, and hello Chase Snipe maybe? How's my day so far? Okay, my day is not too bad, thank you. Been a bit busy at work, just chilling a bit now. I think I've just about finished my bastions for the day, so oh, sorry about that. Now I've got one more left, so yeah, not too bad. Just which one to do next. I can't really train troops, I've got no speed ups left. Oh, no, not many. I might actually have to. Nah, I'm just going to switch one of them, to be honest. So how are you all today? Have you guys been busy too, or is it morning for you, or evening? Blyad, how's the war effort going? To be honest, for me, it's going very, very well. Obviously, we won Zone 5. I don't know why I've just done this. Not concentrating. Okay, but oh well, it's fine. So, yeah, we won Zone 5, which is obviously over here for us. Obviously controlled this here. But the last two altars, which is actually labelled as Kingsland now. Yeah, Kingsland hasn't just shrunk, okay? This is just the altar area, and for some reason it's labelled up as Kingsland, which is obviously over here. So yeah, we actually lost the last two altar battles. Obviously the next one, as you can see, will be on Sunday, but that'll be almost 3 a.m. for me in the morning, but I'll be there. Yeah, Lilith is buggy, you're right. And Chai Snake, you're just chaining some barbs, or fair play. I've not chained barbs for a while. I might actually have to do a bit of that now. But I think first I'm going to take on Soroli, because I've not done it yet. And yeah, I kind of need to. So we could have a bit of play about with Soroli. I might just try and use Margaret Cordova, to be honest. I've got all my gear on them. Obviously, you can see my immolating plume now. I'm sure you've all seen the video. I've not actually worked out whether it was actually worth dismantling that legendary gear yet, but I'm sure it was. It's got to have been, right? It better have been. So yeah, I think I'll just do some sort. Oh, okay, let's just go and have a look at my stats first, okay? So obviously we've battled for a couple of days in Zone 5, won that, and now we've just completed 2 altar battles, and at the moment I'm on, as you can see there, 27.6 million kills, which is actually really, really nice. I mean, in the past I've only ever got up to like 20 mil before. 20.6 mil, so I'm already 7 million over this. But on that one, I was only using 1 march to hold KVK, because to be honest, we were up against Kingdom of Wales, and yeah, it was a bit of a struggle, to be honest. But yeah, commander-wise, we're doing pretty well. Obviously, Margaret was on 18 million kills before. She's on 28 million now, so she's gained 10 million kills so far. Yeah, 27 million kills using just two marches. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Blyad, usually pair Cordoba with Margaret. Does Cordoba need a healer to stay in the fight? Generally, yeah. I mean, I've paired them both with one healer. So, obviously, Margaret and Cordoba, because they've got heal. And then, obviously, Baba and Garjamada. To be honest, in the next fight, I might actually try and pair Margaret and Baba together, because obviously, you know the synergy there. And you may have seen on the last video, there's a guy using Cordoba and Garjamada, and to be honest, they're really strong. So I don't know if it's worth just trying to pair them as they were sort of meant to be paired originally on the field when I'm actually running two marches at once. And oh, hey there, JJ 1200, how you doing, mate? Sorry, I'm just blabbering here. The trouble is just Margaret and Cordoba are just so strong together. I mean, he's got 11 mil kills now. I think he had about 1 million before KVK just from testing out and stuff. So yeah, between those two, they've gained 20 million kills, just Margaret and Cordoba. And Baba was an 18 million, so he's gained almost 3 million kills. And Garjamada should be about the same, yeah, pretty much 2.5 mil kills probably. So JJ 1200, how do you unlock Margaret? Okay, there is a couple of ways. Okay, the only way I believe without spending money would be here. Obviously you can open your sovereign keys. You know, let's open these now. See if we can get lucky on anything. Not that I really want anything from here at all. There's no one I actually need from these, but obviously you can get Margaret here. Look. So if you open 200 chests, you will unlock her for definite. Obviously, it depends how far off you are. I mean, I'm on 100 at the moment, so I'm like halfway there. Garjamada could appear in here at some point. Who knows? But the only other option of getting Margaret could be on recharge. Could be some sort of recharge event. She's not in the dailies yet, is she? I'm pretty sure she's not in the dailies. She's too good to be there anyway. Like these are all outdated commanders, so you wouldn't have one of the best commanders in there, would you really? So yeah, as far as I'm aware, I think they're the only ones. The only way to get hold of Margaret at the moment. Sorry, I've put Do Not Disturb on now. How do I feel about the Plume so far, Soulspark? And welcome to the stream, mate. To be honest, I have not been able to tell at all whether it's making any difference. In the last altar battle, I was being a little less selfish and I was focusing on taking the enemy towers out. I mean, the altar was lost quite early. We didn't have enough turn up at all. It was pretty poor from the allies, even though, you know, we've got 6 kingdoms that make up our camp, our fire camp. But barely anyone turned up to altar. I mean, probably at most there could have been like 50 people, which is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. And we just got wiped the floor with us. So yeah, like, I wasn't doing what I did last time, you know, when I got that 19.6 million kill points in one battle. Obviously then I was just focusing ground troops and just trying to get as many points as possible. I mean, yeah, Blad, 50 people that showed up to altar. I mean, it could have been, obviously. I didn't actually count them. But to be honest, there just didn't seem many. Didn't seem many at all. It was really, really pathetic. Hi, John. I've really been enjoying your content, I presume. But yeah, thank you very much, John. I really appreciate that. I do my best. Obviously, I try and big up Siege as much as possible. So yeah, on the field, it was really hard to tell whether the Plume was actually making a massive difference or not. So yeah, I might have to do some tests with it, but I can't really test it against anything. The only thing I can test it against at the moment would be the dagger. I didn't mean to click on that. So the only other legendary piece I've got is the dagger. So I mean, I could compare it to obviously that. That's a real nice piece, to be honest. I do love the dagger. Obviously reducing enemy health, and that just benefits all those troops on the front line as well. That's a similar number that we get in a high A seed. But is that one kingdom, not like 6 kingdoms? I mean, it must be, because I'd have expected like, you'd have expected like 40 players per kingdom, surely. That's what I'd have thought. But I think, is it Water Camp that we're up against, or Wind? I don't really know, but they turned up well, and they smashed us, to be fair. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, I was going to try the Plume, equipped on someone. I don't really know who yet. Probably someone heals. So maybe Baba. Yes, give it a couple of tests on its own with no other equipment, no armaments or anything like that, and see how it performs. And then take it off and obviously see the difference that way. A bit like I did with the Delane's amulet and what's that other, whichever other accessory I'd compared to. But yeah, I do like the Delane's amulet, but to be honest, it didn't do as much as what I expected. I'm hoping the Plume does a lot more than that, and it should do. It's a good bit of kit. So yeah, I need to do Soroli, so I may as well give it a go. I'm definitely not doing a legend because I just want to get it done as quick as possible. I'm pretty useless, to be honest. I'll try and use a siege march as well, just to annoy people. Obviously, it's not going to do that well. It never usually does. But we'll run Margaret Cordoba, just for some fun. But yeah, 27 million kills so far, and kill points wise, I think about 500 million kill points now, which is pretty nice. So in 2 altar fights, I've gained 7 million kill points. No, 7 million kills just in 2 altar fights, which is, yeah, pretty impressive, in my opinion anyway. Yeah, Blind, you say your KD is kind of bad. Sure, it can't be that bad.
Kalmar-unionen vil slutte sig til os. Retfærdigheden er min trone. Visdommen. Kalmar-unionen vil slutte sig til os i harmoni.
So I'm gonna cover this area here. Hopefully these people drag her over this ravine area here. Okay, I guess I'm hitting first then, yeah. Does that mean she's going to target me first as well? Who knows? When she goes crazy with the red weapon thing above her head. Yeah, I hate that. She slays me. Hey bus driver, how you doing, mate? Here for the siege content. Well, we're doing Soroli with siege at the moment, and it's possibly not going to go well. Let me see how much health I've got left. Okay, well, we're doing all right so far. Yeah, bus driver is a massive fan of mine, by the way, guys. Just to let you know, and rightly so. Rightly so. But yeah, any of you, if you haven't subscribed to Bus Driver or haven't watched his videos, then yeah, his stuff's really, really good. So head over to his channel and subscribe to him. Also, throw a like on my videos, especially this one. Massive fan, definitely. Yes, I am tanking at the moment. I don't know why. But okay, we're dead. But these guys are going to finish off. You can't run away with the siege marks. That's the trouble. This is what you get when a noob like me goes and fights in Soroli. Oh, there we go. We weren't last. Yeah, this is. I told you I hate a red weapon when she changes. Obviously, usually I'd have run away, but in this case, I couldn't. Gay voice. Okay, thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. I mean, there's a lot of people like that these days. A gay voice. So, yeah, thank you very much. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce your name. Siege is overrated. Siege is overrated, yeah. Siege isn't great for Soroli, okay? I never said Siege is great for Soroli. But to be honest, I dismantled a lot of legendary equipment, so actually this probably is my best bet right now. Stop fighting behind my back. Your back, okay. I'm taking my KP. Oh, sorry about that. I actually don't know. I'm not sure who you are actually, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I am stealing your KP. It's okay. No, I'm sure it's not hater really. It's probably one of those crazy fans.
De eneste, der tør trods mig, er dem, der aldrig har mødt mig. Kalmar-unionen vil slutte sig til os i harmoni og broderskab.
Crazy fun. Yeah, I think it could be a friend that's trolling me. That's most likely. I've got a lot of friends that would actually do that, so yeah, not really surprised. Mr. Siege stream, yes, space. This is a Mr. Siege stream.
Kalmar-unionen vil slutte sig til os i harmoni og broderskab.
Let's go. Bro, when are we getting Mr. Siege merch? You know what? I spoke about this to my missus and she said, no, you can't have it. I mean, how could you have Mr. Siege merch? I don't think anyone's actually going to buy it. But I'm all for it. I'm totally for it. Siege merch. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know where to start. But in fact, my partner actually makes clothing. Funny enough. Yeah, but see, who's gonna walk around with a Margaret picture with a heart on it? Like, I don't think anyone's gonna do that. And rightly so. I mean, I would, of course, but yeah, I don't think anyone else would get it. Just walking around the street with a Margaret and a heart. It's kind of odd. But then again, that might be the same for Chisgul. I mean, a lot of normal people wouldn't know who Chisgul is, so yeah. I mean, maybe we can make it a special thing. I don't know. We can always try. My intro music is catchy. I'm glad you like it, and if you listen carefully, it's actually me singing in the background. Now, yeah, it took me a little bit of time just to get it perfect, but you know, I kind of like it. Look at this, like, Siege just absolutely destroying Soroli. Well, we came third, so I mean, we were doing all right. Dream did a merch. Who's Dream? I don't know who Dream is, actually, sorry. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, listen really carefully. It's Mr. Siege, Mr. Siege. That's me. Okay? Best of the best. 531. Most normal people don't know Mr. Beast. Oh, yeah. You reckon? Yeah, I suppose he wouldn't do, actually. That one MC YouTuber, his shirt was literally smile. Oh, okay. So why not Margaret with a heart? Well, yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, I mean, we need to really encourage Mrs. Siege to get on board with this. I'll do my best, but if you spam her in game, then there might be a bit more chance of her helping me out here. So like I say, she does make clothing. I mean, maybe we can make it to order. Does anyone want to order anything now? Like I can charge you just twice the normal going rates. Okay, I don't think it's too bad.
Kalmarunionen vil slutte sig til os i harmoni
I mean, this one's really easy, isn't it? Kira's dead easy. Should be. Mr. Beast is, yeah, Mr. Beast less than Mr. Siege. That's right. Okay, bus driver. Catch you later. Are you making any videos soon? I'm sure I'll pop in and have a look anyway. Always have a look, see what you're up to anyway, bus driver. Take care, man. Do any of you guys listen to or watch Apocalypse? Obviously, he's a decent streamer. I quite like his stuff. He's funny as well with his boom boom. Come on, Siege. We don't run away from these falling meteorites. Con H, yo, been watching your videos the past few days. Me and my group want to get Margaret and Gonzalo to 5111 and mess around with Siege. Do you think this would still get positive trades with Harvesters set? I mean, you're probably going to struggle, to be honest. You may have seen my recent video, and I had a bit messed up my farm, and yeah, I was running it at, I think Margaret 5411 and Cordova at 5311, and to be fair, I was getting positive trades and I was running with T4, but it was a little bit of a struggle. I'd like to get them a minimum of 5515. I personally think that's the best way to go with the Siege commanders at the moment. The fourth skill's generally better than the third. I don't know how to do Decker with Siege. Okay, let's just do it anyway. Hey Lambo. Is it Lambo? Do you pronounce it Lam or Lambu? I'll just call you TSN actually. I don't know why I didn't think of that. But welcome to the stream. Blyad. Also very interesting how healing is actually very bad. More sevs, yeah, for field marches, while for range it looks like healing is really good because you only take counter damage. Yeah, I guess that's true actually. It just keeps you on the field longer, to be honest. Space. Should I switch the Tree of Babur for rallying barbs? I only have 300k T1 Siege right now, so probably not. Yeah, T1 Siege for doing anything isn't that great. And hello, the commentator. Oh, it is pronounced Lambo. Okay, well, welcome to the stream, Lambo. We'll ready up. Con, I'm kind of doing that right now. It's hard to get positive. Yeah, it would be hard to get positive trades, I'm sure. Unless you're there in a big ball going and you smash it. Yeah, you're going to have to keep the rage going literally all the time. Yeah, you've got to be hitting those for the AoE, otherwise you're really going to struggle. And you've got to be, yeah, it's going to be consistently popping off. Otherwise, you're going to trade badly. Unless you've got, obviously, max. If you've got these max commanders, it doesn't matter how much you actually hit. You're going to be trading positive all the time. If they're city popping, you're going to be trading positive as well. Generally speaking. Even when you're just taking counterattack, the counterattack on these ranged march is really good. Right, I'm not even concentrating on Soroli at the moment. We just want to have 10 siege marches behind our downtime murder board, just messing around. I mean, you can play around with it, but honestly, I think you're going to struggle. I'm not even firing now, they've pulled him away. Smart move, guys. You just don't want to get any more points. trying to make it hard for me. Deck is just so difficult with Siege. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, T1 Siege is bad, but I'm on a rogue clan and we all have like a lot of T1 Siege as well. I mean, we all do, we all farm, don't we? Maybe it would. My main comp is Garget, Cordova. I mean, you can try it, man. I don't know. I do not know. Does Siege auto attack marches that come into range? So no, con. They actually don't. So the way it works is you will automatically attack as long as your allies are already in combat with those marches. Otherwise, you'd have to manually target them. But as long as you're like behind a murder ball and your allies are in contact with them actually fighting, you're going to be hitting them. Of course, I'm going to be getting hit all the time. I just can't bother to move. To be honest, by the time I took the tower down, I can't do anything. You probably have to be attacking first. Yeah, as long as your allies are attacking, you'll be fine. Most times it will, I think, but sometimes it doesn't. Right. Yeah, like I say, the reason it sometimes doesn't is because one of your allies isn't hitting it or you've not targeted it. Deck is nearly done. I'm actually surprised when I complete this. And we're still not last. Okay, someone got 16k. That's impressively bad. And he wasn't even running Siege, so might be okay then, as I don't plan on paying full attention. Just a march at the back of while I fight with the other 5. Yeah, in that sense, it's absolutely perfect. So you can just leave it. I mean, the other day I was fighting Alton. I was just doing the washing up. So, you know, or changing the kids' nappies and stuff, you know what I mean? You can literally leave your march out in a decent spot. You can keep a bit of an eye on it, but you don't have to be pulling in and out of fights. It's just hard work. And to be honest, I play on mobile, as you probably know. It just crashes all the time. But, you know, my mobile can crash now. I'm still fighting. I can as long as I've got War Frenzy, I could turn my phone off for 10 minutes and I could come back and have 2 or 3 mil kill points. Who knows? It's pretty good, to be honest. Obviously, I'm really happy with Siege. I mean, and also like 27 million kills so far. This KVK with 2 Siege marches is, yeah, kind of crazy, really. It's better than expected already. I know a guy, there's a guy in my Discord group, obviously, join Mr. Siege Discord if you want, guys. I keep putting the comments on my videos to join if any of you are interested. And yeah, there's a guy on there that's just finished KVK, I think. And he was actually running Margaret with Baba and Cordova and Garge Armada, so pretty much how you'd expect it to be ran, or how Lilith probably intended it. And he gained 50 million kill points in his KVK with those 2 marches, which is absolutely crazy. So, space. Honestly, the best Siege about thing is you can kill AFK troops without them getting aggro while you attack. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I've taken out many AFK troops, to be honest. Get a PC is so much better. Well, yeah, just don't really need a PC. And you know, I'm not going to waste some money on a PC. I'm happy playing on mobile, to be fair. This Sorol has just gone so much better than expected. Have they nerfed it or what? Have they not nerfed it? Have they made it easier again? Well, there we go. I came last. Okay. Well, it wasn't too bad. I'm not going to complain. Nah, I don't need it. I mean, you know, I run Siege. It doesn't really matter. Most of the time you trade in positive anyway. Even if you get swarmed, it's not so bad. You can use PC for stream your phone, but I don't know how. Yeah, I mean, obviously with a PC you can just get Rise of Kingdoms on there anyway and just stream straight off it. And to be honest, it's probably a lot better quality. The commenter. If I use a different troop type, should I switch commanders or no? So, I mean, no, just use, you can use Margaret and Cordova and just put your infantry gear on. Oh, look at my infantry gear now, guys, it's really bad. So I actually got rid of four of my legendary pieces to make the Plume. Kind of crazy, but I don't regret it. I mean, it's well worth it. Siege are amazing. So if you just joined us, and hello pro gamer, welcome to the stream, of course. Just going to show you my kills again so far. 27.6 million. You know, how can I get a lot of gold stars? I mean, to be honest, it's just, you just accumulate them over time. Just completing all quests and stuff. So, you know, like this, Mightiest Governor, you get 2 gold stars here. In fact, I have not bought anything on the shop yet. You don't have stars in this, but let's do that in a second. Let's just carry on with your question first, because so go to, where do I go to? Campaign. In Expedition, in your shop here, you get quite a few gold stars. So I recommend just buying, I buy everything on these every single day, and you get some gold stars there. But to be fair, I mean, I've got quite a lot of gold stars now, to be honest. I don't know how I can show you. Is anyone ready to upgrade?
Queen by title, but in deeds.
So yeah, I've got a decent amount of gold stars. I'm sure I'll be fine for 2 more commanders, but it just takes time. I mean, yeah, I'm a low spender. Sometimes you will get some gold star pop up in some of the bits you can buy. Obviously, they do I think they do a 4.99 gold star pop up, a bit like the 10 gold heads you can buy. But it's either it just takes time, or you basically have to buy them. You know, it just takes time on events, or you just buy them. But that's why it's probably most important just to concentrate on certain commanders. Like, you don't need to get every commander to level 60. Just like the books of XP, you need a lot in the early game and it's hard to get, but late game you just ignore them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So pro gamer, the problem is to put a commander level 5, 6 gold stars equals 5%. Yeah. It costs a lot, mate. It just costs a lot. That's why I say, I mean, you really need to focus on, the best commanders. You know, like, what was your Nevsky? Obviously your Zhuge Liang, your Herman Prime. You know, just pick out your best, those absolute top commanders. Obviously, your siege commanders, but you don't need to get these siege commanders all to level 60. The reason I've gotten to level 60 is for testing purposes. So I didn't need to get Garjamada to level 60. He could have stayed at, he didn't need to get 6 star. He could have stayed at 5 star. You can still max a commander, obviously, as you know. And again with Cordova, he didn't necessarily have to be max starred. You know, you could have left him at 5 stars because he's a secondary commander. So really we focus on finding out whether they are a better secondary commander or a primary commander. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting stars there, you see. And obviously, stars are expensive. and they're very, very valuable in the game, just like gold heads are. So you've got to be smart with them. The problem is the sculptures too. Are we talking gold heads? Yeah, gold heads are hard to come by too. It's very difficult in the game. Yeah, I know it is. It's a grind. I mean, I spent a lot of money in the early game, so early game wasn't a massive issue. But then I didn't have a massive amount of farms. I mean, I've got tons of farms now. I've got 6 on here, and I've got another account with 3 farms on. Gold heads, yeah, gold heads are always a problem, like Blyhead says. But you just have to save. You literally just have to save up for the main commanders that you're going to want to run on the field. And to be honest, you might want to save up like 500 or 600 gold heads before you even invest in that commander. Because by the time you save that, you may find there's another commander coming out. And to be honest, getting a commander to 5511, unless it's a ranged commander, obviously, yeah, you can run Margaret 5511. But if I took a Nevsky 5511 and a Joan 5511, I'm definitely not going to get the same results. So, John, what's the best siege march at the moment? So my best march is Margaret with Cordoba. Okay, so Cordoba has got to be in the best march regardless because of it AoE, and yeah, he produced such a great AoE. It's amazing. Let's go and have a look at some of my favorited reports. So these reports are just picked out of like a huge report, obviously, to get one single result. So as you can see, just a splitting up of some of these. I mean, just get huge damage on these. And you can see these smaller ones where I've received no severely wounded, it's just AoE damage. I'm receiving nothing from them, but I'm doing a lot of damage to other players here. Obviously, this one would have been a target because I've taken some counter-attack. Yeah, Pakal and Luce. I think he was actually in tower mode. I'm not sure what sort of KP he was doing, but it was actually quite a strong tower. You have some commanders max out because of the universal sculptures or because you max in Wheel of Fortune. No, I don't actually max in Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I'm a very, very low spender. I'll buy the gem supply and, maybe Lucerne. The odd thing once in a while, but yeah, look at this one, 7k severely wounded. Yes, it's T4, but that's just from AoE. So it's really no wonder we've got 27 million kills, to be honest, so far. I mean, we're nowhere near the end of KVK. We're only probably halfway through. So, I mean, I could still get 50 million kills in this KVK, potentially. What other reports we got there? So 18k to 152k. That's a 2.4 million kill point report. 9k to 68k. 15k to 260k. That was... yeah, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, someone was bringing a belly in the south to the field. I mean, yeah, it's never going to do well. But, that guy has been slaughtered by my Margaret and Gonzalo de Cordoba there. Just popping through, see if there's any other crazy reports. I mean, that was the main one in this battle, I think. These are just AoE, 6k. Yeah, T4 are getting wrecked. Yes, John, my reports from the Ultra fight were crazy. Yeah, they were. I actually might live stream the next altar, by the way, guys, if you're interested. It's gonna be like 3 a.m. in the morning for me, 2 or 3 a.m. So there's almost 60k. That's a 1 to 10 trade. That is kind of mad. The 3 a.m. altar, yes, the beloved 3 a.m. altar. I will try and be up for it, okay? Now, there's definitely no guarantee. I've actually been really struggling to get up in the mornings at the moment. I'm just so knackered. I'm usually putting videos out quite late at night. Obviously, getting from work, try and make some sort of video, maybe every day if possible, every other day. This is like is that a 9 to 1 trade as well? But yeah, I'd love to live stream the next altar. I've got a better chance doing it during the night when all the kids are asleep than doing it in the day. That's the trouble. Because they just make a right racket. I mean, if any of you got kids, yeah, you know what they're like. So noisy. Why do I choose Siege for my main troop? Well, because of reports like this, mainly 3.5k to 174k. I mean, I don't know what sort of trade that is, but that's someone's farm there. They sent a Margaret and Cleo out on the field. That was actually Baba and Gorge Armada. I'm already setting aside some legendary blueprint chests to prep for a siege march after new inf drops. Oh, that's awesome, man. Good job. Can we look at this? Obviously, a 1-1-1-1 Margaret and a 5-5-2-1 Cleo. And look at the siege stats. That's not great. I mean, just got slaughtered. The health on Baba and Gorge Armada's crazy. $26 to 127, not too bad. Okay, this is a tower I was taking out here. Now, this guy, you may have seen in my recent video, he's actually really, really strong. And obviously, he's using Cordoba and Gorge Armada. Really decent, to be fair. So, 5-5-3-4 Cordoba, nice. And a max Gorge Armada. And he knows what support skills to use as well. So this guy is decent. And look at the siege stats. So Gorge Armada's health is very, very good. But obviously I've got more attack and defense, which is nice. He's obviously got some decent gear as well. So he's probably got similar gear to me, looking at it. A bit more counter damage, which is nice for me. Extra healing effects. Range normal damage is up. Range skill damage doesn't matter too much. Range counter damage is up. I mean, yeah. I'd say I was on top with that, to be honest. But yeah, he did have a lot less troops than me in this one. Like, I think it's actually quite an even battle with him. If we've got the same amount of troops, it's very, very even. He's decent, to be fair. So yeah, fair play to him. It's nice to see someone good on the field with a siege march, to be honest. Obviously, I think these all reports are just from the last altar, by the way. Just from the last altar. So it's pretty mad. Obviously, I don't like Guan Scipio. I have nightmares of Guan Scipio. Just so bad trades for me. Such bad trades. There's another Guan Scipio. To be fair, I do try and take out the Guans because they're just no good. Do not invest in Guan. Okay, guys. 14k to 128k. Again, a lot of these are T5 kills too. I mean, if I was using T4, I still get decent kills. So yeah, Blyad. Whoa, who gives that much? So Baba has got a health stat, and so has Garjamada. I think it's 40% on Baba and 30% on Garjamada, or is it 30% on Baba and 40% on Garjamada? So between those two, they actually give you 70% health, I believe. Just amazing reports. Just going through them. A lot of these are 10-to-1 trades. Oh, this is an old one, I think. No, it's not an old one, because I've still got... No, this isn't old at all, yeah. Another crazy report. That's another 10-to-1 report here. 10-to-1 report. Almost again. As you can see, they're all pretty crazy. But yeah, I think I'm going to stream the next altar. I think that'd be quite cool. I just have to be a bit quiet because the kids are going to be in bed, but it's no problem. I think that was 1v1 duel, that one. So, yeah. I might have to do some barbs now. Trouble is, all hunched up here. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to throw a like on the stream. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. Soul Spark. So the Plume, it may not be technically worth. Yes, yeah, you're correct, because the damage factor is halved at range. Yeah, and 30% of that half is not going to make a huge difference, I reckon. Yeah, you're pretty much right. I know. I have actually spoken to Lilith. I did say you probably need to improve this Plume if people are actually going to invest in it properly. But yeah, I need to really run some numbers on it and see how much it actually helps, because you know it's costing 120 legendary materials. That's what I have a drink, which is it's a lot of materials, and to be honest, potentially. The horn, the ring is better. Okay. So it may actually be worth actually get it. Did I say horn? Getting the ring. The damage on the ring actually works out as being better, I think. Obviously I can't actually test the ring out because I've not got one. But from what I've been told by people that also are Siege mains, the Ring of Doom is actually better than the Plume. But obviously, I got the Plume because I'm a Siege guy, and I wanted to show you guys. Now, yeah, it's not amazing for my account, but I did it anyway, just for you guys, really.
We shall meet again.
Baba and Cordoba is a good pair. I mean, yeah, it's a good pair. All of these marches are good pairs. As long as you've got Cordoba in your march, it's a very, very nice pair. But I'd rather go really for either Garja and Cordoba together, or Margaret and Cordoba. But personally, Margaret and Cordoba is the strongest march in terms of you're going to be giving out the most damage with Margaret and Cordoba. So guys, I'm gonna like stream for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I'm pretty shattered. But obviously, thanks to all that are actually just checked in on us and had a bit of an idea of what how the KVK is going, and to be fair, for me it's going really well. 27 mil kills, like I say, with 99% of the time just running. Well, actually, most of the time I've just been running one March, Margaret Cordoba, because obviously a lot of the time my hospital's been quite full, but the rest of the time I've been running two marches of Margaret Cordoba and Baba Gajamada. So yeah, got a ton of kills. Margaret and Cordoba together have got me about 20 million kills. So yeah, 10 million on Margaret extra, and I've got 10 million kills on Cordoba. So yeah, 20 million kills just between Margaret and Cordoba this KVK. Did you watch SeaWorld video recommending using Cordoba as secondary with an architect? With an architect? What's an architect? What do you mean with an architect, John? Sorry, mate. Soulspark. So I'm at the beginning phase of Siege transition. With the architect title? That doesn't make sense. So yeah, sorry, Sol. Right. So at the beginning phase of Siege transition, I have 310k T5 Siege. Okay, nice. No crit, full epic gear. Horn and ring. Oh, so you got full epic gear but no crits. Okay. Horn and ring. Margaret 5511 expertise. Gonzalo. How close could I get to the 7 wound numbers you are pulling? I'd say not too far off. Okay. Now, the good thing about Margaret is obviously a heal, but you won't benefit from a heal until I'm wearing a chain here. You won't benefit from a heal unless she's expertise.
Who calls the Lionheart?
Sorry, I meant artifact. Ah, okay. No, I've not. I wondered if the artifact would actually work on a ranged commander. But I wasn't sure if it would, because obviously, if we look at Gonzalo de Cordoba, there's ranged smite damage bonus, ranged smite damage factor, and ranged normal damage bonus, and ranged counter damage reduction. But I did not think that these would actually trigger or work, even with the artifact. So, I mean, maybe they do. I don't know, and obviously, I've not been able to experience that. So who did he run Cordoba with? Did he change him to infantry or archer? I don't really know. What would you do with him? I mean, if you could do that, I'd be. Imagine him as a garrison commander secondary, because it's going to be hell of a challenge reinforcing a rally on your garrison, or even if you rallied with Cordoba, it's going to be difficult to reinforce the garrison, because Cordoba's AoE actually circles around the troop it's hitting, or the march, or the flag or structure. So reinforcing would be an absolute nightmare. Now, if that was possible, Cordoba would be an absolute amazing rally or garrison secondary if you could change his troop type and those skills actually worked. I mean, if he would work well with Gorgo or Liu Che. So Luce on the field, or Gorgo in a garrison, with those skills that are actually operating, would be unbelievable. But I just don't know whether they'd actually work or not. I think it has to be in ranged mode. I think it has to be in ranged mode, yeah. Even though it boosts imp stats. I know. He didn't do any tests. He was saying because of Cordoba's AoE, he'll be good to include. That's what I mean. His AoE could be amazing. It's just a real shame that it has to be in ranged mode, because I really think he could be just unbelievable. I mean, I've been saying that I wish Lilith would actually make a siege commander where they're actually good out of range mode as well. That'd be absolutely amazing. So guys, 4 minutes, about four or 5 minutes, and I'll be done streaming. Okay.
We shall meet again.
Like I say, absolutely shattered. I'm gonna get to bed in a minute. All right. But yeah, I've been interested too. I did comment on a Chisgul video when he was saying about the best pairings when using an artifact. I think he had a video a couple of weeks ago, maybe even less. And I did comment on that, saying, what have you thought about Cordoba? Or imagine if Cordoba was a secondary in a garrison or rally. Like, just imagine that AoE around the rally or garrison. I mean, reinforcing that rally or garrison would be just ridiculously hard. I saw some people saying siege is selfish. I don't get why. Isn't KP rate is normal? I mean, yeah, I don't think it's selfish, but you'll always get people that feel that way. I mean, in the last Altar, I wasn't being selfish. I was actually taking out siege towers, as you can see in one of my videos. So I was actually doing my best to help my allies defend against the towers, and that was actually forcing the towers to target me as well. I mean, the KP rate is probably better than normal field fights because you're just not being attacked. You know, they're not actually activating their skills on you, the active skills. So they're not doing those high amounts of damage. All you're taking is counterattack. So of course your KP is going to be higher than if you're not receiving than if you were receiving your skill damages or your active skill. I mean, I still don't get what is selfish when you're making the hospital full and forcing them to retreat. I mean, Space, look, there's actually a guy in my kingdom who calls me out. He called me out last KVK, and he's called me out this KVK as well. And, you know, there's a lot of people like it, unfortunately. And they say, you know, you're just hiding behind the ball. I mean, you may have seen in my videos, like, sometimes I get on the front line, and I don't mind. I don't mind being swarmed. I'll take the hits. And at the end of the day, like you say, I'm putting a lot of troops in the enemy's hospitals. It's costing them resources, it's costing them speed ups, and it's having a massive impact on how they're going to perform in KVK. And to be honest, it's having a massive impact on us maybe getting a star from KVK. I mean, we're actually allied with Earth, and basically whoever gets the most kills or kill points between us Fire and Earth will basically get the star if we end up winning KVK. So at the end of the day, the more kill points I get is helping the kingdom. But there's always going to be people that are a little bit jealous. Like at the end of the day, I took a chance. I maxed the commanders out, and to be honest, I just enjoy playing like this. I was fielding troops like Guan, Scipio, and and I was just getting killed. I was just doing terrible on the field. And to be honest, it just was no fun at all. I was on the verge of quitting the game. And now I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm making content out of something I love doing. I don't do this for money. You know, I would never imagine of making money as a content creator, and I'm not making any money as a content creator, by the way. I just do this to show people how Siege is so good, and I do want it to be a bigger part of Rise of Kingdoms. I don't want to be like the only one that runs Siege. You know, I want everyone to experience from it and enjoy it as much as I do, and I don't want people to be quitting the game because they're not getting good results on the field either. And whether or not people like it, it's just part of the game now. And yeah, I just want to big it up as much as possible, and hopefully other people don't quit the game like I almost did, and that they say, okay, let's invest in this, let's give it a go. And I just enjoy it. Like, it's so much fun. Yeah, you can troll people with it. You can just share your reports to people you've just smashed and say, oh look, I'm running Siege and just battered you. But yeah, I just really enjoy the concept of how it works. And I'm sure lots of other people do too. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, throw a like on the stream, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next altar battle, which is Sunday. Well, it'll be actually Monday morning. Really early on in the morning. I think it's Sunday morning. Wait, what? Let me just double check this actually.
Destruction,
you tell me.
and decay.
April the 14th. So is this Sunday? Is that early Sunday morning, or is that early Monday morning? I don't know. Well, I'll work it out in a moment, and yeah, I'm just too tired to work it out, to be honest. But when this altar battle happens, in fact, 1 day 4 hours. So it's actually early. It actually is early Sunday morning. So at least I won't got to work the next day. So yeah, I'll happily stream this, and hopefully I'll see you all on that stream too. Been great to talk to you guys, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. So take care. Watch all my videos, don't forget, and yeah, really get yourselves into Siege because it is amazing. Okay, guys, bye bye. Have a good one.